Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jamie and Nate's Biggest Gig. Many of you don't know me yet, and some of you only know me as Jamie's dad. And some of you watching Handmaid's Tale know me only as of Kendra. But I'll tell you my real name, Scott Brendan Pepper, and I'm the oh so very proud father of the bride. This is the moment I've been anticipating and dreading for 32 years. Life is so weird. The years fly by so quickly. And it seems like a completely different lifetime ago that Corin and I were leaving the hospital with this precious, helpless little bundle. More complex than IKEA furniture, but no manual. And I swear as we left the hospital, we looked at each other kind of terrified and said, or at least thought, I can't believe they're letting us take her. And so we somehow, together and separately, we managed not to screw up too badly. And I would steal a line from Edna Mode in that film classic Incredibles 2 to sum it all up. Done properly, parenting is a heroic act. Done properly. So the result is this amazing, smart, beautiful, accomplished woman who's ready to make this profound commitment to love, partnership, friendship, and family. But Corin and I can remember parent-teacher conferences as long ago as 2nd or 3rd grade, where her teachers were generally pleased with her progress, but always were a little bit peeved at her penchant for standing up and loudly defending her classmates from the perceived injustices of the system. And they thought, oh no, we're raising a lawyer. No offense to the lawyers out there. It's argumentative, a little. I'm sorry. And here she is now, 20 years later, defending and helping people with some of the most difficult issues that they face in their lives and their livelihoods. And we're all so very proud of her. My darling daughter, in my head, I know you've grown up and you've begun your life with the man you love. But in my heart, you'll always be that fabulously cute little blonde girl with the pigtails who wants to ride on my shoulders or go to the park or stay in the ocean for just one more wave, even though we're shivering and covered in goosebumps. There's a word that isn't used a lot anymore. It's cherish. And it comes from the old French chapir, which comes from the Latin charis, and it means dear, costly, beloved. And words can't sum up the feelings that we have for each other, but that's as close as I can get to how I've always felt and always will feel about you. I love you, Jamie Pepper, and I cherish you. Corin, thank you for giving us this beautiful, precious daughter. Strength, smarts, beauty, they came from you. Jeff, thank you for being such a great stepdad all these many years. You really hung in there and did a great job. My dear, sweet Kenda, you are my love, my partner, my best friend, the lighthouse for this wandering fool. Thank you for being a fantastic stepmom and a great partner. The fact that you and Jamie have loved each other from day one says it all, 14 years ago. Stephanie, thank you. I don't see where you are, Stephanie, but thank you for raising such an awesome son. We're delighted to be joining our family with yours. I also want to thank my brothers. You've been great brothers. You've been loving, kind, and generous uncles throughout. So Mitch, Lane, Tom, and Neil and absentia, thank you for being great uncles to this bride. I wish our parents could be here to witness this happy occasion. They both love Jamie very, very much. And Al Pepper, being the avid golfer that he was particularly smitten with Nate as well. Diana and Marguerite, thank you. I love you both. You're like daughters to me. And I think soon enough you'll understand the special significance that your kids' best friends have for you. So we've been incredibly blessed to have two such lovely, amazingly wonderful fake daughters.
We love you so much.
Nate, I want to say that for me, even without the prospect of free lifetime guitar lessons and golf lessons, I want to say that I'm so very proud that my daughter chose such a good man. Educated, hardworking, talented, kind, patient, funny, patient. Committed to Jaime. I hope you'll think of me as another dad, because I definitely am very proud to have you as a son. I will give you this one piece of advice, and this comes from when Jaime was only 14 years old. And I was out of a job. I had quit my job because I didn't like it. I won't name the company, but the initials are HP. And so I was out of work for 6 months, and Jaime and I used a good chunk of that to pack up our old Pathfinder with Jack the dog and camping gear, and we went all around the Southwest, touring Anasazi ruins, camping out, seeing new places, having fun. But there were times, there was a lot of driving, there were times when Jaime would get bored and she'd get a little testy. And so I would pull off road and I'd hand over the keys and let her drive. So Nate, find life's back roads every so often and let her drive. So I'll stop now, but before I do, I want to express my gratitude and love for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for making this trip out here to celebrate with us today. And if you would please charge your glasses and join us in this toast. Our very best wishes for a lifetime of happiness and joy for Nate and Jaime. Cheers.
Cheers.